Special guest today. Here I'm with Mike Walsh of Dometic. The Travato has Dometic product in it, and that's why I was curious to talk with him today. My Travato has the sink and the stove top. So, Mike, maybe just tell us a little bit about Dometic and your guys' stance in the RV industry, and
sure,
we'll start there.
Great. Well, you know, Dometic, we've been a major brand and a huge player in the RV industry for over half a century. Headquarters are in Sweden. It's a publicly traded company. In the United States, kind of the core of the operations are in Elkhart, Indiana, heartbed of the RV industry. And so our, you know, we're down here. Just it's a great opportunity to connect with the general public, the users of our products. But you'll find Dometic goods throughout trailers, you know, scattered throughout the yard. I want to say we're probably in about 85% of units you'll find some sort of Dometic good.
That's really impressive. What kind of keeps Dometic on the cutting edge? I know on your website it talks about kind of enabling the mobile lifestyle, whether it's full-time, part-time, big rig, small rig. What's kind of your driving force behind that?
Well, I think probably what distinguishes us from the competition in many ways is the fact that we're a global player that kind of acts locally. So we've got factories in 28 countries around the world. We sell products in over 100 countries. And I think it's that kind of global reach that gives us the opportunity to, you know, connect with and identify with unique trends as they're developing in different regions, and kind of take those unique elements and pollinate them, so to speak, in other parts of the world.
That's really fascinating. I think looking at your website, a very attractive website, by the way, is your kind of the brand ambassadors, and you mentioned kind of connecting with the different audiences. How do you guys take customer feedback and even apply that to the products to keep really being on the cutting edge?
Sure. Well, I guess really everything boils down to, or it really starts with the voice of the customer, the VOC internally, as we say. And so we try and, to our best of our abilities, connect with that by attending events like this. As we speak, there's a separate team from Dometic that's deeply engaged with another event out in Utah. I think it's the Escapers Annual Bash. And so we're, you know, those product management people are out there learning what the needs are, the pain points, kind of helping to develop solutions or ideas to problems that maybe people don't even quite realize they have or haven't yet quantified or defined. So I think that's plays a big part in how we kind of distinguish ourselves and stay ahead of the curve in terms of innovation.
That's fascinating. And we're kind of standing in front of a product I'm kind of curious about. I've got a Travato, so doing van life out of that. I did not go the convert your own van, right? Because I'm not a handyman. I can change a light bulb. Totally. But I'm seeing more and more of Dometic products, particularly with like this refrigerator, freezer. Maybe just tell us a little bit about that, how that came to be, and are your components OEM and then people can put them in aftermarket? How does that work?
Yeah, so in terms of the products, I mean, myself we work with the aftermarket sales team, so we'll do a lot of the replacement of goods, you know, at kind of the end of life cycle, or also the addition of new items to upgrade existing RVs. But we have a separate, entirely kind of an equal but separate division that focuses just on outfitting OEM units. And so whether an air conditioner, whether a refrigerator, an awning, a toilet system is added at an OEM level or aftermarket, those additions could take place in either way. So it's never the case that if you don't have it as an original, you couldn't put it on, or whether it's down the road upgrading or repairing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, show us this little guy right here.
So this is one of our CFX line of mobile fridge freezers. These are phenomenal units, just in that they give users the ability to basically have the benefits of a home refrigerator freezer while they're living mobile. So these units are compressor driven. They allow you to take the temperature like from a refrigerator setting all the way down to as low as -8 degrees. So truly a deep freeze. What makes them really special as well is the fact that the units can be driven by either AC or DC power. So you get 2 cables with each unit. So whether you're overlanding in your Jeep or a 4Runner, or you've got it stored in the storage compartment of the fifth wheel, or you're just at home and in the summer putting it on the back deck and enjoying some cold drinks, it's a unit that can kind of work for you 365 days a year. So we got them in a number of sizes, from 28-liter capacities up to 110. And oftentimes we find the easiest way to relay that size is in measuring the amount of cans a unit will hold. So in our literature, you'll commonly find the can capacity. It's a consumer visual. Yeah,
that's very clever.
Yeah.
What does 10 liters look like?
Exactly.
We're Americans, so it's like, geez, I don't even know what a liter is. So how do people find out more information on Dometic?
Well, Dometic's got, we've got a very robust website, Dometic.com, and from that you can obviously drill down into product specifics, technical specifications, feature benefits, as well as in many cases videos. We've got a YouTube channel as well, particularly with this range of the our mobile cooling products, where there are a number of different kind of educational and how-to videos on that site as well, or really following one of our brand ambassadors, whom are sprinkled kind of throughout the globe, connected in different ways, kind of each with a bit of a unique sort of demographic or focus, and those individuals probably be great spokespeople for how the products are being used or how they might be used by other people.
So there's some education, inspiration, and just talking about it as they use it. So very clever.
Absolutely, yeah. Just kind of living the mobile living lifestyle, and it's really kind of it's a unique category that no one's really put a finger on. That kind of a collective group of people who live in their, whether it's travel and live in their RVs or boats or trucks or overland in their Jeeps. It's mobile living. Dometic's defined it. It's a brand and a segment that we look to try and to lead as the owner in that category.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you again, Mike, for being part of the channel, and go Dometic.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thrilled to be on here, Scott. Thanks for the time. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
A number of the team members that are down here today are in Elkhart. Oh. That's kind of